You don't think it was weak already? Ooh, you're working on a monkey. Ah. Have you worked on anything between the elephant and the monkey you're working on now? That elephant was cute. I found, I think, 2 different elephant patterns that I'd like to try. They're both paid patterns, so I'm thinking about it. But I would like to do an elephant at some point. Yours was really cute. Really cute. All right, pattern image. Let me set this up with the little bat, and we will get started. Let's see, E-hook. I'm going to use an E-hook. I've been using a D-hook. Actually, no, let's do a D-hook. Oops. But I just won't pull it tight. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. The panda, yes. I forgot about the panda. You did. He's cute. I remember seeing it, and I was thinking I've never done a panda before. Are these things that you're gifting to people? Are these things that you're making for fun? Do you have plans for what you're making with amigurumi? All right, screenshot of the bat is right there. If it opens, there it is. And there it is. Very small for no reason whatsoever. All right. There he is. There, now I don't have to worry about bopping that guy with my hand. Hey, Mirror Stepper! Yay you! Yay you, Mirror Stepper! How are you doing? Happy Friday! We are working on a bat, and it has been decided we will do a purple bat today. The bat that's in the little photo down here is the bat that was included with the pattern. So this is a bat that was made by the designer, who is Sasaru Designs. And here's the one that I made. So I bought it as soon as I was offline on Monday. Nicholas sent me a coffee donation so that I could buy the pattern off Etsy. Bought it immediately, made it immediately, and I'm very happy. And I gave him a little nose that doesn't show up very well. So I'm going to have to mess around with that little, like the little kind of inverted V, the little carrot nose. But the other thing I'm thinking of doing is if I thread a little bit of wire, like really thin wire, through the wings, you could make it posable. Kind of be fun. But yeah, he's all done. And as I was saying before, one of the reasons I kept looking at this pattern is I like how they did the ears and I like how the ears look. And I wasn't sure that I could recreate the ears because I hadn't seen the bat in the round. And now after looking at the pattern, I can definitely say I would not have done those ears like that on my own, but I love the way they're done. You can see the nose, but it's hard to see. Yeah, I'm going to do it. The next one that I started, I have a very light gray, so this one's the dark gray. I have a very light gray one that I started, and we're going to do dark gray ears and dark gray wings. So I think if I do the nose in a dark gray, or I could do, when I do the little pink blush for the cheeks, I could do a little pink nose. So that'll show up better on him. I think that's what I'm going to try in the future. It looks good with a nose. I'm hoping. The other thing I could do with a nose is make, like instead of like a magic ring with single crochets around, I could do a magic ring but make a triangle out of it, and then I could sew the triangle on. So we got options. Yeah, a little pink nose. That could be cute. Their presents. The panda is for a daughter of a mother who is in Kentucky, and Mama Bear and Baby Bear is for your best friend. We're going to make more for him and put them in a basket. And you want to crochet the basket yourself? Oh, that's so nice. Oops. That's my stuff. Hey, Mitchell Loom Knitter. Batty is adorable. Thank you. I got the pattern on Monday thanks to a coffee donation from Nicholas. I will put the pattern in here. So it is a paid pattern. You buy it on Etsy. There's a Ravelry link also, but they don't sell it on Ravelry. They'll send you to Etsy to buy it, and then you can like share your projects on Ravelry if you want. Some bats have little oval noses. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Just the bats that I picture have, kind of a point on the top of their nose, but I'm sure some do. I know there's bats with some weird little noses out there. But yeah, we can look up bat pictures and figure it out. Are the ears folded or are they crocheted around both sides? Nope. I would not have figured out how they did it. They start with a magic ring and you go around and you only increase on the 3 corners there. So I won't give away too much more. Like I do try to be careful about how much I give about a paid pattern. But like even just showing you that, like I think if I had seen an image of like, here's what the ear looks like, I could have recreated it. But yeah, the ears just done flat around a magic ring. And when you sew it on, they do a really good job in the pattern of telling you where to line up the bottom points of the ear. So you just sew from that point up to here, and then to about that point on the head, and then you just leave everything else free. So it sticks up and looks cute. Very cute. So it's done really well. And likewise, when you sew the wings on, they showed photos of where and how you pin the wings on and like exactly where to line things up to make it look the way you want it to look. So I am a big fan of how the pattern was done. Kids are at school for second day today, both of them. Still very nervous for some reason. Not sure if nervous is normal. Keep phantom hearing them too. Yeah, that does get weird. That really does get weird. Yeah, I've experienced that too, where like I know like husband's at work, daughter's at school, and I'm sure I hear them. But yeah, are they happy? Are they liking their new class so far? My daughter starts on Monday, so she's really excited now. She kept going between be like, oh, boo, school, and then she'd get excited that she'd see her friends. And now that we started back to school shopping, or we finished back to school shopping, she's really excited now. She gets her pencil box delivered today because we couldn't find one in the store because we waited too long because mom procrastinated. Oh. Also, girls, she said she expected it to be more fun. Huh. I'm sorry it wasn't more fun, but I'm curious what she was expecting. But she watched Sonic 2, so like, yeah, right? That's a nice way to start school. A movie. Kindergartner had mixed feelings. Aw. Yeah, my kiddo's excited again, so I'm glad about that. She knows her bus driver from last year. She has that bus driver again. She really liked him. She'll just sit behind him and talk his ear off the entire time. But he seems good with it. Like he seems happy, so I guess he's in the right job. He's happy listening to kids all day. And an awesome movie. I haven't seen either of the Sonics. I have not seen the Sonic movies. All right, so we start at the top of the head for the bat. And then when we decrease and finish off at the neck, we tie it off, and then we start from like the little bottom of the butt up toward the neck again, and then sew them all together. So they are worked separately, but these are some of the easy things to sew together too. And actually, for as much as I don't like assembling things by sewing when I'm doing amigurumi, they did a good enough job in the photos showing you where to put the ears and the wings, and they even showed you like in what direction you like sew through how many loops and everything. So it actually went really smoothly sewing on the ears and the wings. I kind of put it off for half a day, so for a while I just had a little bat like a bowling pin body. And when I finally went ahead and sewed everything on, I was really happy with it. You're missing out if you like Sonic. They're amazing. Yeah, I almost did. They were streaming on Amazon or something, so I almost watched the first one, and I can't remember what I did instead. But yeah, I'm not like not watching them for any big reason. I just haven't gotten around to it, I guess. Very possibly. I was like, hey, I could watch Sonic, and then I kind of scrolled down like the Amazon list of like, options, and I probably saw like some horror movie, and I was like, yeah, that. So that's probably what happened. Probably Sonic got overlooked for some other movie that may or may not have been good. Mm. Jim Carrey looked like he had a lot of fun in that, from the previews and trailers and stuff that I've seen. So I don't know if it's streaming anymore. I might have missed my window to actually see it for free. Although the library might have it. That could be. Could be an option. Kind of crocheting tight to my body here, so if I pull this down a little bit, I won't disappear off screen. So yeah, what else is going on with us? Like I said, daughter and husband start school on Monday. So husband teaches in college, so he'll be teaching. Kiddo will be learning. Kiddo's soccer started up just this week, and my husband is coaching, so they've both been busy with that, and we have our first game tomorrow. So Kiddo is very excited about that, so we'll all be going. We have to do a little bit of travel, but it shouldn't be too bad. And I think next year is going to be our first year actually trying out for like a upper tier, not like super upper tier, but a soccer team where you actually have to do tryouts, and they could actually say like, yeah, you're not good enough, no thanks. So that'll be nerve-wracking. So far we've just been playing in the rec center soccer teams, where basically anyone can join, anyone can play, and it's really, for fun, which it should be at that age. I'm wondering if I should have gone up to an E-hook, because this yarn is a little bit thinner than I thought. This is a yarn that I got a whole bunch. I got like a buttload of skeins of this yarn from that friend's mother that I got her stash of yarn. So, I mean, it's basically Red Heart Super Saver, basically, but they call it Red Heart Premier. I have a whole bunch of skeins of them. They're smaller skeins. I don't know how old they are. They were bought at Ames. Well, that's from a while ago then. But I've used this yarn for some of the spiders that I've done. Some of the puzzle balls. I've used the yarn for the puzzle balls. It has a little bit of a shine to it, more than Super Saver usually does. And I think I've got this that's almost done. I've got a whole nother one that I brought just so I can make the bat without having to go hunting for more yarn. I think I have at least 4 more skeins of it. I've been keeping it with my overflow yarn in the overflow yarn lot. And I've been trying to get through more of the stash that I was given. I was given that stash 2 years ago. A lot of it was Plymouth Encore, which is a mix of wool. It's like 25% wool. I think it's 25. wool, and then the rest is acrylic. So it is a blend. It's something that you'll find at some of the smaller local yarn stores. So, you know, it's a better yarn than like, you know, Red Heart or one of the basic ones that you find at Joann's, but it's not like the really upper echelon hoity-toity fancy yarns. But it's nice. It has a nice feel. There's some really good colors that I've gotten there too. I've been using them a lot for wearables, for hats, and for fingerless mittens. And the Plymouth Encore is what I use for the little spiders. The little spiders like this. Like that's one I made yesterday. That one has a kind of slight color changing yarn in the purple. This is one that I'd made a while ago. That was a giveaway prize. So I need to finish up the other spiders for Kit, and then this goes to Kit. And so I put the other one over there. I sold one of my favorite colors of those spiders on Saturday, so I need to make another one of that like kind of color changing orange spider that I love so much. So I've got until September 17th to build up my inventory again. And I didn't sell a whole lot at market on Saturday. Like it went well, it went okay. It wasn't amazing, but it went okay. So I need to do things like the little corkscrew leg spiders. I need to make a whole bunch more of those because these sold really well. I need to make more of the catnip mouse cat toys, because those sold really well. Let's see. I think that was my last round. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that was my last increase round for the head, at least for now. So do this. One thing that I'm trying to experiment a little bit with this bat, in the picture, and you can see it a little bit in the picture below, which this picture below, oops, sorry, this picture below is the designer's picture. It's one that the designer made. The eyes look slightly indented. The eyes look like they're, you know, just kind of pushed in a little bit. And I have done patterns where you do purposefully indent the eyes. You can sew in scrap yarn to kind of pull the eyes back a bit. And that's not what you do in this pattern. In this pattern, it looks like they just want you to stuff the head around the eyes, being very careful not to push out the eyes. Which didn't work so well for me because, I mean, you really have to, you know, twist, turn, and manhandle this guy if you're going to sew on the ears. So, you know, I'm holding and squishing the face so I can sew the ears on. The wings get sewn on. So, I don't know what else I can do. So this one, I actually did try to do that yarn trick and to indent the eyes on purpose. And that didn't work so hot either. So I don't know, I'm going to have to experiment a little bit. Because I don't want to shape the face too much. I just want to very slightly pull the eyes in. Although I guess the other thing I could do, the indentation trick that I don't usually do, but I have done before, is where that scrap yarn starts at the back of the neck, and you take a needle and you sew up right there to the corner of the eye, and then you push it back in, like kind of in the next stitch, and you pull it out the back of the neck again, and that will pull the eyes. That's what I'll try. I bet that will work. Did not try that last time. Hey, Goose, how are you? Yeah, it's been a while. How was your summer? The last I heard, you were dealing with finals. How are you? I am doing pretty well. My daughter and my husband are going to be starting school again on Monday, so I'm looking forward to that. to the quiet house, although I have a bunch of stuff to do. I have to finish up the downstairs room and stuff, like painting and junk. So, but it will be in a quiet house, and that's the important part. That is the very important part. The house will be quiet and it will be lovely. Lovely. You're doing as good as you can. You're in college now. Hopefully you can start your internship next week. Ooh, what kind of internship is it? Hey, Eris Coraban, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much and welcome in. We are working on this little bat that is in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. The picture that is here underneath my face cam is a bat that was done by the designer. And I just took like a quick screen grab off of the pattern itself just to show you what I'm working on. It's him, and he's cute. I've made 1.5 so far, but we are working on one. Chat chose purple for today's bat color, so we are working on a light purple bat. You should be being productive while the kids are at school, but instead you're playing Destiny. Man, no, I kick myself about that too. Like I feel like I should use that quiet time. Like I should use that time to clean when no one will unclean the things I have cleaned, or I should use that time to, you know, like work on a commission. But you need that downtime too. Like you need the downtime where no one needs you for anything. So I posit that you are being productive, and I think that is a very good use of your time. Goose, because you're in college, you have to do a year-long internship. You'll be working in a hospital because you want to be a nurse. Ooh. What kind of things do you get to do in the hospital for as an intern? Out of curiosity. I didn't know you could intern in a hospital. I guess I've heard of like, was it candy stripers from long ago. So I know there is stuff you can do without a degree yet, but interesting. But I hope you have a good experience. I hope you have a good experience, and it reinforces that, you know, if you want to be a nurse, I hope it reinforces that, like, you know, you feel good that you made a good choice and you're where you want to be. Mary, you need to either clean the bathroom, playroom, or go to the store. You need to do something at some point today. Yeah, at some point. At some point. But I definitely understand that kind of thing, like where you're at right now of it's been a long summer and you need that quiet time to yourself, and you need to not be, just not be needed for something for just a little bit, you know, just, yeah. Interning in the hospital is awful. You do stuff like changing bedpans. That's what I was wondering. Like kind of the, not housekeeping, but support type stuff, yeah. Eris, you were so excited. You finally finished a project you've been working on for almost a year. What was it? I would like to hear about this. I'm well known for starting a project and then putting it aside for something new and shiny. So I have had projects that have lasted over a year, but nothing that I've been working at regularly for over a year, like a big thing, like a blanket or, you know, like a fancy sweater. So what were you working on? And tell me more about it. Sweetest times, like a work placement thing. You got selected to be working in a station for elderly people. So far, you didn't start it yet, but you did do it 2 years before, and now a 2-week-long internship at the same situation, different hospitals, and you loved it. Oh, good. I hope you have a good experience, Goose. Yeah, I hope that's good. Maybe they just make the EMTs that intern do awful stuff. Maybe, I don't know. My husband was an EMT for a while. Oops. I need to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing here. 2, 4, 5. But he wasn't going into a health field. He just he volunteered as an EMT for a while, so he never did like interning or anything. He still has this massive EMT go bag too. It's been a long time since he did that. It was a nice outfit, a top with a cross back that connects in the front, and a pair of shorts with the same yarn. Oh, yeah, so a whole outfit. Oh, that must be awesome. Is that for you? So now you get to wear it now that you've done it? That's fun too. I don't often make things for myself, but when I do, like I have this really just like thick, nice scarf, and I love wearing that scarf. And I have a few pairs of fingerless mittens, and I have like a sheep hat that I made for myself, the bobble hat. If you knit, you've probably seen this hat. It's like stranded color work with sheep in a field. I love it when winter comes and I get to wear that stuff. Feels so good wearing stuff that you made. Yes, you get to wear it. Nice. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get many compliments on your outfit, and then you can say, I made it, thank you, which is also exciting. Goose, it was a nice experience, minus the fact that a patient with dementia tried to take out his IV needle, ooh, and everywhere was blood. He didn't lose too much blood. Did put a scare on everyone, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, that would be scary. You worked for a geriatric internist. You loved it. I saw some of the staff and some of the day-to-day when my grandma was in the nursing home. And she and a few other people there too had dementia. So yeah, there were a few situations that I saw some of the carers in that I was like, man, that's, I don't know, like I just feel like I wouldn't be able to handle it. I feel like I'd like panic in the moment and not know what to say because, you know, you want to try to keep things calm. And, you know, so it's like sometimes like when they really get upset about something that, you know, is very real to them, but, you know, isn't anything I could do anything about. I don't know how I'd handle it, but I'm sure they figure it out. They have to do it many times a day, and they know what they're doing. And they did a great job too, for the most part, what I saw at my grandmother's nursing home. And there were some really nice people there too. Some of the residents. We got to, like when we were sitting with my grandma at like the little cafe area there, or cafeteria area. Yeah, there were some really nice people. So I could definitely see good times there also. Sweetest times, you're also very close to finishing a project, and you need to find your crochet hook to do the fringe. What project are you working on? Compassions and skills click in when an emergency happens. I used to be able to say with confidence that's like I'm good in an emergency. Like I can just kind of like I don't go level-headed, like focus in on what needs to be done, and I hope I'm still good in an emergency, but I haven't had it tested in a while. How many 4 rounds of this, and then we can start thinking about eyeballs for the little bat. A kid's cardigan vest. Ooh, I need to make a sweater for my daughter. She's asked for one, and I have some homespun yarn that I think I'd like to use, and I think she'd like how it, you know, the feel of the homespun. I think it would be like a nice cozy sweater to wear, you know, over something else. I just need to get started on it. I think I found the pattern that I want to. It's just going to be a basic raglan style sweater, you know, nothing fancy, especially since she's really hard on clothes. Some other kids I would be happy about spending the time to do something extra, to put in extra work, but my kiddo is very hard on clothes, so I'm a little nervous about putting in extra work and then it'll just have like marker all over it in a day or two. Best case scenario, it'll have marker on in a day or two. It could be worse than that. Goose, you need to send some documents. You'll be gone for a while. All right, thank you for the lurk. It's good to see you again, Goose. Tinky the Fairy, thank you for the follow. We have just started on this little bat's head. We're making a light purple bat. And in a few more rows, we can put in the eyes and we'll move forward with the body. But this was a pattern that I was given a coffee donation on Monday to buy the pattern. So I bought the pattern and immediately made a bat. So we'll be making more for sure. I had a lot of fun with the pattern. And let me pop the pattern in here. I do try, when I'm working on crochet, I try to offer a link to the pattern, and I always try to say too whether it is a paid or free pattern. Most of the things that I work on in stream are free patterns, but once in a while I will work on a paid pattern. And I'm enjoying this one so far. The designer does a really good job of letting you know the placement of all the things that you need to sew on, the wings and the ears. Even though I despise sewing, I hate assembling things, it wasn't so bad on this bat. It went very smoothly. Good morning, White Wolf Studio. Welcome in. How are you doing? Man, I keep thinking I need to get some of those 24mm eyes so I can do the, what are they called, wub-wubs? Whatever those like little giant-eyed little lump nugget critters are by Crafty Intentions. I have the pattern. I bought the pattern. I just need some beautiful giant eyeballs so I can make them. So I think about that pattern and I think about you. And I don't think Suncatcher Craft Eyes is taking orders again yet. I was going to get a bunch of masquerade eyes off of them for those little critters. And I was just waiting for the shop to open up again. Still sleepy. Okay. Well, Sweetest Times, thank you for the follow. Oops. I am trying to get myself into a nice, cozy Halloween mindset. I've been making spiders. I've made one of the bats already. I did a little ragdoll style ghost, like, you know, very quick and simple. This one was by Spin a Yarn Crochet with velvet yarn. So it's cute. I want to come up with another ghost pattern. I looked around at the ghost patterns that are out there, and I'd like to, I don't know, I'd like to freehand something and just see if I can play with the idea and see what cute little ghost I can make. She's taking orders, just 3 to 4 week processing. Oh, cool. Good to know. Thank you. I had checked in maybe a week ago, and she still had the sign up that she wasn't taking the orders yet. So I will have to go back there because I'm fine with waiting. What else? I thought there was something else that I was thinking of getting from her too. I don't know, but I do like her eyes. Which, there is the eye information. The eyes that I'm going to be using for this bat are just like a basic black safety eye that I got off Amazon. But when I am doing something a little fancier, I have been using Suncatcher Craft Eyes safety eyes. So things like the spider, like this is a basic example of what they make, but they offer a lot of different styles of eyes and they hand paint all of the eyes. So they start with eyes that are basically have a black pupil, and then the rest of it is clear. totally clear, see-through, and then they'll paint the back of it in whatever color you order. And they'll do different kinds of eyes, they'll do different effects. I've been really happy with their stuff. What size hook and eyes did you use for this guy? I have been using, I believe the pattern tells you to use a sport weight yarn and like a 2.25 millimeter hook. Let me double check and I will tell you what the official suggestion is. The yarn they used is, I don't know how to say it, like sheep jess. I've seen it around a lot, but I don't know how to say it. Sheep jess Katona. Oh, for the spider. Gotcha. For the spider, I've just been using Red Heart Super Saver, and let me check my Ravelry. I always write down on Ravelry what hook I used on projects so that I can recreate it in the future without having to second guess myself. All right, Zombie Spider, E-hook. So for the spider, I used Red Heart Super Saver yarn, or Impeccable, like Michael's Loops and Threads Impeccable, or Red Heart Super Saver, and I used an E-hook, which is 3.5 millimeters. And the legs on this are Red Heart Soft, I think. But I have used Super Saver on the legs in the past before too. And, oh, what size eyes? Well, for the eyes, let me think. I think it's 15 millimeters and 10.5 millimeters. 10.5 and, yep. So, yeah, the big eyes are 10.5 millimeters, or the big eyes are 15 millimeters and the smaller eyes are 10.5 millimeters. I believe they call for, in the pattern, they want you to use 16 millimeter eyes and 10 millimeter eyes, I think. But these were the closest size that Suncatcher Craft Eyes offered, and I think they're perfect. Like, I really like the way these look. So, 15 and 10.5. Yeah, no problem. No problem. And what I usually use for these, I'll get Shimmer or Radiance from Suncatcher Craft Eyes, and that's usually what I use on the spider. I haven't done anything fancy yet. Grab my pattern again so I don't lose it. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to write a little note to myself and make sure I check out the eyes again if she is taking orders. I don't mind waiting because I'm not in a hurry. But I feel like there were some other eyes that I wanted to order and I don't know what those were. I don't know what size or what project they were for, because I think they were for a specific project. I don't know. Hey, Deharin, good morning. Happy Friday. Friday, Friday, Friday. This was our last week of summer vacation. I'm in a good mood because Monday, husband starts teaching, daughter goes to school. Tomorrow, my kiddo has her first soccer game of the season. And yeah, fall's coming. I'm excited that fall is coming because with fall coming, Halloween is coming, we're making bats. Life is good. Yeah, oh, such good stuff happens in fall. Seriously, I love fall. You get rid of the nasty humidity, which I'm always a fan of that. But fall is when I do a lot of farmers market stuff. Or not, I used to do farmer market stuff and moved here. Now it's an arts market. It's very hoity-toity. It's an arts market. But market stuff is happening now that it's fall. My kiddo's happier because when she's busy, you know, going to school, she has stuff to do. She sees her friends. So, you know, she's not like, I'm bored, like she is all summer. Yeah, it's just nice. I like to run, so I get to run comfortably in the fall after suffering all summer. And then since we live in New England, we get all of the beautiful leaves. Like we have, like the tree, just, you can't see out the window. It's just that side of the window. Huge maple. We have some beautiful colors in the fall. I love the like the reds and the orange, and love it. The bat pattern is adorable. I am excited. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have, do I have one more row to do? Nope, that was it. 2, 3, 4. So we'll put the eyes in. We'll do one more decrease. And I think for how I want to embed the eyes, I think I don't do that until after the eyes are in and the head is all closed up. So with the size of hook and everything that I'm using, I've been using 10mm eyes for the bats. We made a couple of those guys. They're cute. I made a white one with a purple bow tie and a black with a red bow tie last year. I still have to do the bow ties. And I had to promise when Nicholas donated and I could buy the pattern, he needs a top hat. So he doesn't have his bow tie yet, but that's the one that I made so far. I kind of feel like I shouldn't have used a heather yarn because it looks, I don't know, I love heathers, but it just looks weirdly speckly on this. But, so see like this little guy's hat. Don't worry, Spider, I'll give it back to you. But yeah, he'll need a hat for sure. Probably slightly bigger, but yeah, I had to promise that there was a hat coming in the future for these bats. So it will be bigger than the spider's hat. Not by a lot, just by a little. Ta-da! So excited. You've been eyeballing this pattern and want to get it, but you're busy with a large project right now. That's where I was with it. I've been watching this pattern for probably at least a year now. And like on Monday I was talking about it, which is why Nicholas donated money on coffee and said, get that pattern. And I did, and I'm happy. The reason I hadn't gotten the pattern previously is I couldn't figure out, like most of it, it has nice proportions. I love the proportions. I love the look of the whole thing. And for the most part, I think I can look at the picture from like here and freehand it. Could not picture how the ears are made. So yeah, I just kept grappling for that year or so that I was looking at the listing and deciding if I should buy the pattern or not. And I was so nervous that I would finally spend the money on the pattern just so I would know how the ears were made, and I would see how they wrote up the ears, and I'd be like, oh, I would have figured that out. That's so easy. But I can say I would not have figured it out. So I'm happy. And the pattern also has great photos on how and where to sew everything together. Like it's really well done. I'm really happy with it. So if you can, I do recommend. You've made a couple of, you made a couple of those guys. You've been eyeballing pattern, and the hot top hat is perfect. Yes. I need to make it a little bit bigger. And one other thing I was wondering about, because I like the bow ties that they have, but I was thinking if I gave him a top hat, if I gave him like a little like dapper scarf, that could be cute too. Could be cute. All right. No. And they tell you where to count out to put the eyes, but when I counted it out, this looks lopsided because the beginning of the round is like here or whatever. So I'm adjusting the count a little bit, but I'm still keeping the same amount of stitches between the eyes. All right, do another decrease, and we will set the eyes in, and then we get to bring out the fire. Taking a break from the dragon and taking on a large sewing project for a friend. Ooh, where have you gotten to in the dragon? And what is the new sewing project? Come on. The head is completely done. You're partially done with the first part of the body. You're making little pouches for a friend, but a lot of them. All right. I would like to try the dragon pattern that you're working on at some point, but man, I am so scared that I'll just have the major commitment issues with it and that it would just never get done. It looks amazing though. All right, safety eye time. So we got the backings on. Here comes the fire. Come on, catch, there we go. The head is any indicator of the finished dragon. You're excited to see the finished dragon. Man, what I saw looks amazing. Has your son seen it yet? Like, I know he knew that you were making it right, but has he seen the progress? Oops, do a little bit more there. There we go. Ta-da! All right, then after I finish up the head and fasten it off, I'll try to embed the eyes by running a string from the back of the neck and grabbing the eye and kind of pulling it back that way. He's watching the progress and he's excited, I bet. Aw, that's awesome. Didn't know if you were going to try to, like, not keep it secret, but you know, kind of surprise him with the finished thing of being like, okay, I'm making you this thing, and then you can't see it till it's done. Although if my daughter knows that I'm making her something, I can't keep her away, so. If I tell her I'm making something, then she very much wants to see it every 5 minutes. You might start doing it away from him now and wait till it's done so he sees the finished thing. I think it's fun. Many of the things that I make for my daughter, like if it's like a larger stuffed animal or something, it's a complete surprise. So it's like a birthday or Christmas, or sometimes it's a just because thing. But yeah, I love seeing the face, like when they see something for the first time. So seeing something in progress takes a little bit away from that, but it's going to look amazing when it's done. So whether he keeps watching the progress or not, he's going to be so excited to see the finished project. When you do surprises for people, you usually take pics of the making so they can see it after they get it. Ooh, that's a good idea. Never thought of that before. I'm bad at taking pictures too, so that might not be something that I follow through on, but that's a really good idea. You never said they were good pictures. Well, yeah, most of the people that I like to make things for, they would like to see that. Well, I'll have to think about that and see how like unlazy I can make myself and see if I can actually make myself take photos. We'll see. I need to try though. That would be great. All right, 2 more rows. Start stuffing the head of it. Oh, by the way, I haven't updated you lately. This is what is left of my 10-pound bag of stuffing. Like, it used to go way above the top of this bag, and now we're just at the very bottom. So I'm going to need to start looking for deals on a new 10-pound box of stuffing. You take pictures of your sewing projects too. That's a really good idea. It would be really cool. I mean, I'd love to see it if someone was making stuff for me. You know, it's something like sewing that's magic to me. I'd love to see the process. Who says what? Oh man, the school has been messaging everyone nonstop with like back to school updates. And then half the information they've been messaging is like incorrect information. So then they have to message again to correct their information. I have not missed all of those messages all summer long. I have not missed hearing from them nonstop. Oh well. I was trying to keep an eye on my messages. I have my friend, my neighbor down the road. Her mom was at the ER 2 nights ago, and I'm trying to keep an eye out because I've offered if they need someone to watch their kiddo, who's the same age as my kiddo, to let me know. So we've been in touch, and they might need something. So I'm trying to keep an eye out on my phone. And so random messages from the school are not welcome right now. Joann's has the 10-pound box 25% off, and then, oh, yeah, the stack with the pickup. I love stacking that 25% with the pickup order. But yeah, I was thinking either I would try to find a good time to stack something like that, which I guess I'll see if mine has it in stock. My Joann's isn't that great. I'll see if they have it in stock, and I can either stack like that, or at some point when it's not on sale at all, I can use like a 50% off coupon if I can get my hands on one of those. That I like to do too. All right, last row. We'll finish stuffing the head. And for this light purple bat, I'm going to have to look at my other purples and see if there is a slightly darker purple to use for the ears and the wings, or if I should just make the whole bat in this light purple color. Today it was going to be a toss-up between doing a light purple bat. Like, I know it looks kind of gray here, but it's a little lighter than what's showing up in my face cam. So it's not quite as purple as this, but it is a very like a muted lavender. I don't know. But the other option was to do a little brown bat with slightly darker brown ears and wings. So I will be doing that at some point. I was just asking for chat input about which bat to make today, and the other bat will be made very soon, I'm sure. One other thing that I need to think about for these bats is, I don't know how I would do it. It might not be easy to do, but if there was a way I could put like really tiny clips, like here and here, and then you could clip him and hang him upside down, that would be amazing. I have not thought deeply about this, so I still might stumble across something that's worth trying, but I don't have any specific plans right now for that. Yes, the instructions on this pattern are very well done. I have had no issues with them whatsoever. They cover basically every detail you would want them to cover. Like I'm looking at the head page right now, and they tell you like exactly where to count to put the eyes and how many stitches between eyes. They have a photo with like 2 little pinpoints of like eyes here and here. Like they even show you how they want you to stuff it. One of the things that I like the most is they do have a lot of photos. So they show you the finished ears, they show you the wings, they show you how they want you to sew the wings together, because you sew the wings you stitch the wings in a big circle. So like a big pointy circle. And then you fold that circle in half and then sew it. Where's my wing? There we go. So yeah, it's made in a circle, and you fold it in half, and then you sew it. So they tell you like exactly how they want you to sew it to make it look like theirs. And then they have photos, like several photos that show you where to pin the ears and where to pin the wings, and like exactly how you can like get like a smooth stitch with your needle, like everything. They have good pics. It is a good pattern. It really is. Shenanigans, good morning. Welcome in and happy Friday. You could use wire clips and crochet around the squeeze part. Possibly. I'm sure it can be done. I just have to figure out if it's something that I want to mess with. But yeah, if I can make it work, that'd be really fun to have bats that you can actually clip and hang upside down. Or lanyard clips. Oh, that might be good. Yeah. Lanyard clips might be good. I'll have to look through. Maybe if I do like an Amazon search for different types of clips, I'll see something that just looks really like that'll work. And I know that's exactly what I want. Just kind of seeing examples of what's out there. All right, so yeah, I'm going to try to anchor and embed the eyes once I have the body done and the body sewn on. I think that'll work nicely. Hey, River, welcome in, and thank you for the treat. Let me just finish stuffing the head. How are you doing, River? Happy Friday, by the way. All right, I think that's about what we want the face to be doing. Might add a tiny bit more. I might add a little bit more when we make the body and sew it on. But there's the face so far. And again, it doesn't look all that purple under here, but this is a little closer to what the color is. So it's a very light, muted purple. Very cute. Not good. You've been lurking for an hour. Oh, what's up, River? What is up? I hope your day gets better. Hey, Danny, welcome in. All right, I just got a treat, so I'm going to have a treat, and we'll do some shout outs while I'm munching. So my amazing mod, River6 Creations, who does crochet and resin work.
How I redeemed.
That was funny. I did not expect that at all.
So there's one of the crochet projects and a few of the other crochet and, oh, the cross stitch stuff. Yeah, the cross stitch badges that River does. Amazing. Amazing. So yeah, shout out to River. If you haven't seen River6's channel, absolutely check it out. And shout out to Mr. Janston Pickle. Thank you, River, for the treat. I will have it now. I like this clip, so. River used about 5 hours of hospital for just yesterday. Your body's been protesting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope you get answers.
Welcome,
from
Raiders.
tests.
How are you doing? I hope.
So, yeah. This is why clips exist. Right? No, that's a good clip, but yeah, Janston Pickle was streaming music yesterday, and you know, has a song list. You can make song requests from the song list. Does vocals, guitar, keyboard, and ukulele, and has a brand new ukulele, and is looking for good excuses to play the new ukulele. So check out Janston Pickle, who is also an amazing human being, and if I'm forgetting anyone, please let me know. White Wolf, I will do a shout out for White Wolf also. Shanigans, who streams after my old lady bedtime, so I do not really get to catch Shanigans, but Shanigans is amazing, and you should check out his work.
Oh, I'm burning
You need no excuse. It is a very shiny new ukulele, Danny. Very pretty. Oh, that's not what I want it to do. All right, I think my last shout out is White Wolf Studio.
I'm a seal. Arr, arr, arr. Mark, mark. Oh god, they're so warm. Can you imagine these mitts? Hello, how are you? Oh, I'm very fantastic.
This
how are
is
you?
excellent.
Oh, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Oh, but I'm so very sorry to hear that. I hope it gets better. Oh, thanks.
Very nice. And a stretch. Thank you. Thank you, Eris. Actually, oh man, I really, like all my arms and everything, like in my forearms, muscles were tightened up in my forearms. I didn't even know I had muscles there from all the crocheting I'd been doing to get ready for the market. So I need to make sure that I stop and stretch, which I never do. So thank you. Thank you for looking out for me. Correction, this is why clips exist. Those are good clips. We have good clips today. Very cute bat. Yeah, I'm excited. Again, if anyone didn't hear before, the picture down here is one that is done by the designer. So little bat down here is by the designer. I did not make that one. It is very, very cute, but I cannot claim credit for making that one. This is the third time I've started a bat. I have one that I finished. So the one that I finished, and I have another one that I started, but I wanted to like actually make one on screen, so I will put him together later. So this one's going to have darker ears. So it's slightly darker gray. So darker ears, darker wings. So he'll be like that. And then we'll have a purple one. So, ooh, Mirror, your power went out, but you're back. What happened? Are you having weather? Are you having weather, Mirror? Deep purple bat with an orange bow tie and a witch hat. Yes, I should do a witch hat. Yeah, I promised Nicholas that I would do a top hat. So, like my Dapper Spider, like Mr. Dapper Spider has his top hat, I will make a slightly larger top hat for the bat. But a witch hat would be really cute too. That would be cute. I do have a whole bunch of different purples that I need to try to work through. I do. So much cuteness. Thank you. Yeah, I am having fun. I've been eyeballing this pattern forever and ever and ever. And I finally got the kick to buy it because Nicholas donated to Coffee so that I would buy the pattern. And I am highly enjoying myself. Highly enjoying myself. Just make a little bit of room so I don't knock things around on the desk. No, it's clear here. Must have been someone messing with something. I hope it didn't mess up your game. I'm sure it messed up your game. Oh, I'm sorry it messed up your game. That's on par with I'm a sad blobfish. I do like that one. That is a good clip. Hey, Poyo Wayo, let me know how to say your name if that is not how to say your name. But hello, welcome in. We're working on a little bat. And we've just started the bat butt. Oh, thank you for the follow. They increase the body the opposite of the way I usually like to increase things. But we can roll with it. We're flexible. We can do the things. But welcome in. Let us know if you're a crafter or artist, or if you have been doing any projects that you would like to share or that you're excited about. We like to hear about them. Yeah, no internet, no play. Yeah, I'm sorry. You said, oh, nice. I never say things right. That's great. Yeah, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's Friday is going well. And does anyone have any weekend plans? I haven't asked about weekend plans yet. We are going to my daughter's first soccer game of the season tomorrow. And then after that, we're installing the trim downstairs where we have the new carpet. Now it's going to have trim, and I have to repaint the walls where the guy messed up my brand new walls that I made. Soon that room will be done, and then you don't have to hear me talk about it ever again, except to say I was relaxing in my new room the other day, and that will be nice. Eris laundry, oh boy. Well, after my daughter's soccer game, I will definitely have laundry too, because stanky. That kid is stanky. You didn't hear that from me, though. She wouldn't like me telling you that. Mirror, you wasn't sure how long it would be out. It was 30 minutes, so you almost went to the store, but you wasn't sure if their power... Yeah. Watered plants and crocheted. That I approve of. That is a perfect use of a power outage time. What are you crocheting, Mirror? What you working on? Janny, you're having a visit from two of your dearest Twitch friends tomorrow. Nice! Are you doing a co-stream, or are you just hanging out doing non-Twitch things? Oops, that was... Oh, that wasn't supposed to be. Two, four. 2, 3, 4. Just hanging out. Gonna have a barbecue. Nice. Very nice. We got together with like a family that we're friends with from back where we used to live. And 2 weekends ago or so, we got together. We had a great time. It was really good to see them. Their son and our daughter are the same age, and his mother, my friend, and I met when our kids were, I don't know, crawling, maybe even before they learned how to crawl. So we kind of got together as like, new moms, and our kids have grown up together, and they are best friends. They play over FaceTime because we live over an hour away, so they play on FaceTime like every single weekend, and they have this very elaborate dragon plot. They each have all these dragon toys. They have millions of dragon toys between them, and they remember like exactly like where they were in the story last time. It's like this elaborate bloody dragon soap opera. It's pretty amazing. Poyo, what you do catches my attention. I said, I'm going to stay a little while. Oh, thank you. How are you, by the way? Doing good. It's getting warm here, which I don't like. I'm really ready for fall. And then I have a better excuse to make more crochet things and work with yarn when it cools down. Actually, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I'll place my little stitch marker. But yeah, I'm looking forward to making all kinds of Halloween things, and eventually I'll have to make the Christmas things too, which will be good in their own time. I will have fun with that, but last year I feel like I had to skip over Halloween to make a bunch of Christmas things for my holiday fairs, and it really felt like I missed Halloween in a way. So I'm looking forward to doing Halloween stuff this year. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stitch marker in so I don't lose track again like I have been on this little bat butt. Jenny hanging out, having a barbecue. We are right now the back panel of a lace cardigan using the blue and cream hand spun. Ooh, nice. It's a little difficult. It's uneven yarn. It's working up okay. Oh, nice. I am really glad that you're getting to use the yarn that you're spinning by hand. Have you been doing more spinning? Are you like getting, I don't know, getting the practice so that like it's becoming more second nature, just like the tension and everything, the tension and the speed. I really would like to try spinning sometime. Like seeing what you've made makes me really want to try spinning. How sad, yes. Missing Halloween is always sad. Very sad times. All right, I think I am off on my count here, so let me have a little count and see if I'm actually where I'm supposed to be. I have 1 extra for no known reason, so how about I do this? Spinning on colored yarn isn't as exciting. I bet, yeah. It'd be really fun to see the colors come together. Especially when you're like mixing colors, if you have like 2 different colored fibers and like you've got like a heathered effect. It'd be really fun to watch that come together. It's becoming smoother, but your consistency is still sort of off. You spin more continually rather than start and stop now. Nice! You're working on the second bobbin of some uncolored bamboo. How do you like the bamboo? What is that like to work with? 24. All right, we are back on track for the count. Not sure what to do with the uncolored yarn. You're preparing to buy more colored fiber. You have a hard time picking. Would you try dyeing some of the uncolored stuff? Bamboo is soft and slick, but it sheds like crazy and has a short staple length of the fiber. So it's easy for it to break itself off. I have no clue what bamboo would be like in its raw, unspun form. I have a few yarns that do have bamboo in it, but I haven't done much with bamboo. Like I have some of the yarn. I can't remember what the brand is. It's Lana Bamboo. It's just wool and bamboo. Might be Cascade that does that yarn. I'm not sure though. You do have dye, but not gloves. Oh yeah, that would be important. The gloves. Or a designated dyeing sort of container. Yeah. I guess those are important. Your daughter wants you to dye really badly. I do too. I want you to dye the yarn really badly. That would have sounded bad if I didn't add the yarn. You know what I mean. I want to see you dye the yarn really badly. All right, that's the 3 rounds. Undyed fiber is cheaper than dyed, so if you could figure out dyeing your yarn, it would be rather cheap. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. I've also been curious the difference between people who dye the unspun fiber versus some of the merino yarn that I've bought where they dye it after it's all been spun. And I would love to see what some of those processes actually look like. I've seen a few photos of people who dye yarn and they'll have the already spun yarn. It's already yarn in strands, and they'll have it in their big pot of dye and, doing whatever with it. But some of the things that they do to the way they dye and the patterns that they dye the spun yarn is amazing. Let me see. I think I have some of mine over here. Let me see if I can grab them really quick. I don't know. These two are big brands, but this one's one of the local person, and it's not in a hank anymore. But some of the speckles and the colors that they get in here. Let me see. I think pink always throws off the color of this, but yeah, the way they have these cool speckles. There's blues, there's green, there's teal, there's a little bit of purple. Yeah. And I know she dyes the yarn after she's spun it. But I would be curious to know about that process. And then, of course, there's this, which is just a Lion brand. I don't know. But yeah, they'll do it in sections. I wish the colors wouldn't change so quickly in this yarn. This is Anya, and the colors change so quickly. I don't like the way it looks when I knit it up. I wish the colors lasted a little bit longer. And then this one is a Malabrigo Caprino, and I made some fingerless mitts with this 2 years ago, I think. And I'll probably do similar with this, but it's soft, it's lovely. I love the colors on it. I don't know, I guess this shows the colors a little bit better than the face cam, but when you have this cardigan more worked up, you'll see the effect of dyed fiber over dyed yarn. Oh, I think the color changes are different. Some of the colors heather, and some parts are solid. Wow, nice. Hey, Raiders, welcome in. Demotan, hi. We're talking yarn and yarn colors and things. But originally we were crocheting this little bat that's down here. Down here. We have a head and we have a tiny little bat butt. That's where we are so far. But hey, welcome in, Demotan. Thank you so much. Let's do a shout out. There we go.
Here. Hello, Harold. Lovely to see you in chat. And Haley as well. Hello to both of you. Yeah, definitely. If you've forgotten about that, then it's been a while. It has been a while. It has been too long. But yes, it's lovely to be back. Lovely to have you all with me. And how are you all doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, thank you. It's I've had lots of messages seeing how I'm doing, and it's been wonderful.
So, hello. What were you making and crafting today, Demotan? How was your stream? And what were you working on? 5 and 6. What a strange clip. I have a few clips. I don't know why people clipped the clips that they clipped. I don't know. But we had some good clips earlier. We had some seal hands, which was interesting. We got raid rolled by Janny in his clip today. So we had some good clips. We love the bat's little bow tie. My bat doesn't have a bow tie yet. Where'd they go? They hid underneath the yarn. If I can't find something in this room, it's always underneath yarn. But this was a pattern. I will put it into chat. It is a paid pattern. I just got the pattern on Monday. I made this little dude, and I kind of wish the yarn wasn't so heathered, that almost like a speckled look. It would look better if it was solid on the bat, I think. Anyway, he doesn't have a bow tie yet. He will have a bow tie at some point. And I'm playing around with giving him like a little like carrot nose, like inverted V carrot. So we have him basically done. And for stream today, we're making a little purple one. So eventually I'll also have a little brown bat too. Your pattern has puffs. You hate puffs. So many puffs. It depends on the pattern. Yeah, sometimes I just, no, don't want to deal with the puffs sometimes. I don't mind doing them so much. I don't always like the way they look in the pattern. Like some of the patterns that use a lot of bobble stitches. Making sure I did not miss things. Oh, and I didn't say before, Nen Ita. Let me know if I'm saying your name right. Thank you for the follow. I should probably also say things about myself. Also, if you don't know me, I am Fee, or Phoenix Fire Element. I do a lot of crocheting, such as this. A lot of amigurumi. Right now I'm in the phase where I'm kind of building up inventory for some of the markets that I do. I knit wearables, I crochet like little amigurumi stuffed animals and other things. I do some like house goods stuff too. And I've been trying to get into some of my artwork more, which is something that I used to do much more than crochet, and over the past 9 years since my daughter was born, I've shifted and I do much less artwork and I do much more crochet. So I'm trying to get back into crochet. Nen Eater. Nen Eater is good. Nenita? All right. Thank you for letting me know. Anyone, if I say your name wrong, please correct me. I want to say your name correctly. Let's see. Some of the artwork I've been doing on stream are some sketch cards. I do work for like little sketch cards that are collectible sets that companies put out. That's the one that I most recently did. And this is one, any of these sketch cards, they're done at like a 5x7 inch size. They get scanned in, they get sent to the company, and the company will print them out in a 2.5 by 3.5 inch size, kind of like a playing card size. And they get included in these collectible sets. And also included in the collectible sets are originals. So, like for example, everything is under yarn. Bear with me. I'm doing some work on a Dungeons and Dragons set. So the originals are usually not as detailed because they're at a smaller size, and the pay is also a smaller size for these. So I mean they're pretty just quick sketches. They're sketch cards. So we've got these. These are all originals, and these will be mailed to the company when they're done. I just have a few more to do. And then the company puts one original sketch card in each pack, like a baseball playing card set, if you buy those. They put one original in each set. They put a bunch of these printed base cards in each set, and they go out to collectors. So that is one of the things I do. Oh, you enjoy sketch cards. Are you an artist, a collector, or both? Oh, no worries, River. Baby needed cuddles and leg. Well, that's much more important. That is much more important, River. How is baby today? Baby has been trying to take over all of River's jellyfish. The jellyfish that River has been crocheting. So River found a really neat like storage system for them. So jellyfish are now safe from baby. You have a tiny collection of 2 sketch cards. Ooh, what do you what sketch cards are they? Are they like what theme, or what if they're licensed, like, you know, DC, or I don't know what else. There's DC, there's Marvel. There's a bunch of things. I don't know. Companies will do things with like TV series and movies, and you can get all kinds of things licensed now. Oh, he's got some growing pains. Poor baby. Poor baby. You have to frog half a row of puffs because you puffed in the wrong place. That is a problem. Do not puff in the wrong place. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the frogging. But puffing in the wrong place is kind of funny. Until it leads to frogging. Ooh, originals, portraits of actors, nice. One is from Doctor Who and the other is Loki. Oh, that's fun. I haven't done any sets where I need, well, I did Ghostbusters, so I did those actors' faces. So I think that's the only like live actor licensed set I've been on. But yeah, I've seen some of the sets. Some of the artists who do these just tiny little portrait sketch cards, gorgeous. I mean, it's a full painting and a tiny, tiny little thing that's like, you know, the palm of your hand size. There are amazing artists out there. Sadness for frogging. So at some point when my kiddo is going back to school on Monday, so next week, I would like to do some of my Halloween set. I worked on the base card on stream. They haven't released the pictures of the base cards yet, so I'm not putting it up anywhere yet. You can kind of see what I did in VODs, and I think I do have a picture of the finished version in Discord, but for the most part I'm trying to keep it offline until it's actually released. So decrease in 5. Doing the bat butt. So anyway, I've got 10 10 Halloween cards to do for the Halloween set. So everything's going to be inked, no color. It'll be ink wash. That's the only medium you can use on the finished cards. And I have a few more of those to do. I haven't touched them in a moment, but I need to look at them again, get them out again. I have the line art done on a few of them, and I need to get going with the ink wash. But I am hoping on a productive week next week with my husband back at work and my daughter back at school. It'll be me and the cat and all the caterpillars, and it should be quiet. That'll be lovely. Oh, absolutely. No, not a closed group. If you do any crafting or if you do art, feel free to share anything that you've done. Oh, actually, speaking of Discord, I just set it up yesterday. I've been tossing around the idea of trying to do some of the themed month sketch and art prompt things again, and I want to keep it really low key. I don't want it to be anything that stresses me out, but like I said, I am trying to get myself drawing more, because kind of the more I practice, the better I get, and the more fun I have if I actually like what I'm making. So I found a prompt list that I really like. Let me try to grab it and pop it up on screen here. So I created a new channel within my Discord, Sketchtember 2022, and window capture. So this one is by Small Town Spells. It was created in 2019, and you can find this and 2 other prompt lists that Small Town Spells has made on their Instagram, which is under the same name, Small Town Spells. I was having a hard time finding a prompt list that was something I really like. Ooh, like I'm gonna have fun with it. Like I've already got ideas just reading the prompts. And this one just really clicked with me. It really seems fun. You can go in a lot of different directions with it. I kind of know what I think I want to do with it, like to keep it all themed. So I set up a channel within my Discord. If anyone would like to join in, try it out, whatever, I wrote down in Discord, there's no hard and fast rules. You do not have to do every single prompt. What I think I'm going to do, I'll try to do a prompt a day. I might miss a day because I'm a mom. I have other deadlines, and we are still trying to finish up a home renovation, like in one of the last rooms we're working on. So there's stuff going on. I might not be able to get to this every day. So some days I might do 0 prompts. Some days I might do 2 prompts. So just keep it low commitment. If you wanted to do anything for this at all, it does not have to be drawing. You can sketch, you can draw, you can paint, you can crochet, you can diamond paint, you can woodwork, like anything that you want, anything creative. Like if you look through and you really like the prompt for mushrooms, but nothing before that speaks to you, just post your prompt or your creative artwork for mushrooms. So within that channel that says Sketchtember 2022, you can post anything you've worked on for these prompts. And I'd love to share them and just try to kind of work on this through September. So like I said, very no pressure, low pressure, just for fun, just to get creative and like play around. I have a spider cat. Oh no, where'd my spider cat go? Oh, there you are, spider cat. I do have a spider cat. This was made by a sawdust artist at my market. So it's a pumpkin spider cat. So it could have been a spider cat. I love this thing so much. There he goes. He fell off. I have a little like shelf here. He fell off and he was hidden under yarn, as is everything else in my room. Poyo, the bat's going very well. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I have a lot of fun, and I've been wanting to do this pattern for a while. So I'm really, really excited. Again, like I put it in my pattern command, a thank you to Nicholas, but again, huge thank you to Nicholas, who donated money to coffee, and I used that to buy the pattern. I'm very excited. Let's see. Oh, and what was it? It wasn't a spider cat, it was a spider web. Ah. Spider cat could be fun though. And actually, going back to the Sketchtember stuff, one thing I have seen people do with Sketchtember is they will use Sketchtember to make a sketch every single month in September, and then they'll use Inktober to ink the September sketches. So that's something that I'm at least keeping in the back of my mind for if I do these sketches and if I actually keep up with them, which I hope I will. But again, no pressure if I don't. I'm not going to consider myself like I failed Sketchtember if I didn't do it. I'll just try to have fun with whatever I can. But I might use those sketches and ink them for Inktober, but we'll see. We'll see. Just going to play it loose. I think enough of us have enough things going on in our lives that we don't need pressure for anything else. All right, let's sew this on and then we can see about anchoring the eyeballs. Brain Mage, oh my goodness. Hello Raiders. Oh my, indeed, oh my. Oh my goodness, welcome in. A tiny bat, it is. The picture down here is not my tiny bat. This is, the one in the picture was made by the designer. So that is not my tiny bat. It is cute and perfect.
Right, let's have a look at what this is.
This one's my tiny bat.
Oh,
And
it's
we're
a
making
mug.
Purple and
Oh no, it's quite a good one.
It's a Brain Mage raid.
I'm going to show it to the... It's...
Oh no, it's that one. Oh my god, it's the worst one. The one that actually makes me feel sick.
Thank you, River, for the shout out
so
for
angry.
Brain Mage.
So
I
this
know
is-
you from Petra Phoenix's stream.
What I
which is
like
another
about this
awesome
is
stream
that
to check
it's
out.
the Garfield
Going.
comic. Where he drinks
His daughter's
dog cum.
obsessed
Yeah.
with
Although
Going.
my
No,
lawyers,
that's going.
my lawyers have
Stereotypes.
encouraged me to say that, according to
Oh.
Jim
no.
Davis, it's not dog cum. It's medicine.
Oh dear.
It's medicine to help puppies happen inside a small dog.
Ah.
However, what I like about this is that McGravin has also added John drank dog cum to the mug, just in case.
Happy Friday! Oh, fantastic. Oh, man. Okay. Christopher, I'm sorry. Hello, everyone. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Okay. That was perfect. That was perfect and beautiful, Brain Mage. As are you. Oh, my. Yes, that is beautiful. Okay. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you working out? What were you working on? Oh, man. I can't read that. Why are you like this? Oh, cryptic crossword. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm like, yeah. I've got the little tears. Oh goodness. Yeah, but yeah, I used to be able to do cryptic crossword. I haven't done it in forever. You have to be in like just the right like mindset to do it. Like you have to approach it from the right angle, and like, oh man, I don't think I could do cryptic crossword right now. What clip was it? So many options. The Garfield mug. uh, oh no. uh, how did your cryptic crossword go? We're a delight. You are a delight. I am indeed delighted. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Now I have to vanish, I'm afraid. Not because of that clip, but not because of it. I see. Okay. Well, thank you again for the raid and for the laughs. Yeah, my eyeballs are doing a little bit of crying. But thank you for the raid. Thanks for coming in, and for trusting me with your beautiful community. It could have been worse. Oh, what's the vanilla one? What's the vanilla one? Beautiful. Oh, that was delightful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're a delight. I am indeed delighted. I really want to know what the vanilla one is now. I want to know. I mean, in theory, we could just keep doing shout out clips for Brain Mage until we hit the right clip. In theory. Oh boy. Oh god, okay. Ah. Well, I can see if I can access it on your like VOD clips, because I'm curious. I'm really curious now. About to vanish, but if you like, I can type it here. If it's not super, super, super bad. Maybe not if it's super, super, super bad. I'm not like... I try to keep things PG here, really. So. And it's not... This isn't like an 18 plus stream. It's not rated as 18 plus, so... I should be good. I will try to check it out later, because I need to know this thing now. I'm going for fish, probably. Yeah, I think I need to look that up. Good judgment call. Okay, all right. I'm feeling better and better about this decision then. Oh boy. Oh, you're going now. Hanging my head and say, oh, don't do that. Oh, you brought joy and happiness to all of us. Joy and happiness, Brain Mage. There should be no shame in joy and happiness. Thank you so much, though. Thank you again for the raid. And thank you, Petra, for the lurk. Anyone who is new here, as you can see, I do amigurumi stuff. This is the beginnings of a little tiny bat. I've also been doing a bunch of spiders because hey, Halloween is coming, and I can't find the spiders. This is a simple, like a no-sew spider. It's just like little corkscrew legs, and I sold a bunch at my market, so I've been making a few to replace my inventory. But some of the other spiders I like to do are these little babies, and they have little like wire in their legs to help maintain the shape of the legs, and these guys are just so cute. I love doing these spiders. So yeah, I'm in a Halloween mindset already. And next week I should be doing some Halloween sketch cards for a Hallowink set, where all of the artwork will be done in ink. So yeah, I'm getting getting Halloweeny, baby. I'm really excited. Getting excited about the Halloween. This is a fairly new pattern to me. I think the pattern's been out there in the crochet-verse for a while, but I just bought it on Monday. So I'm enjoying it immensely. So yeah, here we do a lot of crochet. I'm trying to do more artwork than I used to do on stream. And I was just talking about me trying to do Sketchtember this year. And I found a prompt list. I put the prompt list in my Discord if anyone else is interested. It is put, the prompt list was put out by Small Town Spells on Instagram. And it's just, I don't know, just, it's cute and it's nice, okay? I liked it. Let's see. There it is. So this is the prompt list, and like as I was saying just a little bit before, I'm not committing hard to this. I'm going to try to have fun with it. I'm going to try to do as many prompts as I can, and anyone else who is interested in joining in, either to draw, to sketch, to paint, to crochet. If you can crochet, you know, an owl, a potion, a mushroom, anything creative that you would like to make in accordance to this prompt list, you are welcome to share in the channel on my Discord, where I will also try to share the sketches that I do. So what I'm aiming to do will be artwork, sketches, drawings, but I think it'd be really fun to see anyone's take on this list with any creative medium whatsoever. All right, okay, let's get the eyeballs. I'm trying something for the eyeballs on this bat. It's not usually my favorite way to indent the eyes on amigurumi, but we're going to give it a go. So, go into the back of the neck. And out through the eye here. Man, I feel weird just kind of like resuming my podcast, my stream as usual after that amazing clip. I feel like that should have changed things. All right, let's see if I can make this work the way I want it to work. This is a little bit of an experiment. I've never tried to do it quite like this before. And if it doesn't work, we just take it back out. Ooh, I think that'll work. I think this will work. Jacklets goes, thank you. Thank you. I know this isn't the most riveting part of making the pattern, but I'm hoping it'll work because I didn't like the way the eyes are kind of bugging out before. I think this will work though. And the reason I don't usually use this when I am working on amigurumi is I don't like how it pulls the back of the neck in like this. What color will the bow tie be on this cutie? I don't know. Do you have ideas? I will take ideas. I am not always good at planning colors, so I am always happy to take help in choosing colors. I can show you again once I have the eye fixed here. I can show you again. It looks very gray on the screen, and it is a muted purple. Oh, I like the way that worked. I think that worked pretty well. Let's pull that out a little bit more and pull this one in a little. Oh, that's cute. Okay. I don't know if that shows up really well, but it just indented it just slightly, not enough to really pull the face into a different shape. But this is a little bit closer. It's a purplish. But it is so muted, it really does kind of show up as gray. And then we just tie off here and hide all the ends inside. We'll see how that works. When everything comes together, I think that face shape will still work nicely. And actually, when I add the nose, that could be extra cute to have that little extra bump between the eyes to help out the nose a bit. But I'm wishing I had stuffed the back of the head a little bit better now. I think that works though. Jan Millet, this can give... I see. All right, so we got that. We work on ears and wings, and we're actually done with the stuffing. E-hook, there we go. All right, if we can make the ears, I think we'll be able to get them attached today, and we'll be in pretty good shape. These are the ears that I would not have come up with this way of making the bat ears if I didn't have the pattern in front of me. So it is simple. I wouldn't have thought of it. So I am impressed with what they did with their pattern, with their design. Thank you, Poyo. Thank you. I'm looking forward to see the sky come together. Oh, I was actually going to do a darker color for the ears and wings on him. Yeah, this will work. This will give me a chance to work with the other light gray bat and see if that works well, getting everything sewn on in a slightly different color. We'll see. I hope I have enough of this skein. I would rather not change yarns in the middle of the ear. We'll see. Maybe a charcoal gray for the bow tie. Like a dark charcoal gray that's almost black. That would stand out nicely. I think at this point too, I'm looking for any excuse to use up some of this light purple yarn. It's a nice yarn, but I don't really use Red Heart Super Saver for wearables, so only for amigurumi, really. Actually, I could probably make one of the no-sew spiders with this too. This is a lighter yarn that would match well with the other. Don't know how you can use it all. Yeah, it's not my favorite, but I definitely understand people who say that, yeah, either it's rough enough that it hurts your fingers, or even if it doesn't hurt, it just kind of like icks people out touching Red Heart Super Saver. But Red Heart Super Saver is what I learned on, since it's, you know, it was like the cheapest yarn out there, basically. So when I was a little kid, Red Heart Super Saver was the only choice. 4, 5, 6, 7, and it has become softer than it used to be. It's still not great, usually, but if I did have a choice, I would use Impeccables, which is sold at Michael's, that loops and threads impeccable. It is a similar weight to Red Heart Super Saver, and it's acrylic just like that is, but it is much softer. Oh yeah, and Big Twist, yes, that's very soft too. It's usually, the ones that I've used from Big Twist are a little bit denser or thicker than Red Heart Super Saver, but yeah, it's really soft. It feels really like nice and cushy. You hate it, but it's the only way to get, the variegated for the jellies. I have seen Karen Simply Soft. I can't remember if you don't mind Karen Simply Soft, River. I know it splits for a lot of people. I usually have good luck with it. But that has a bunch of variegated colors now that it didn't used to have. 7. What else? I know there's something else that has some variegated colors. It might just be like value or whatever. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was a yes or a no for Karen, for you. But I do like Karen, and they do have some variegated that are nice now. Oh, you can't find it here. Well, that doesn't help you then. Sorry. You have to go online. Boo. All right, last little bit. Whoo, another treat. Another treat. Let me finish. I got 4 stitches and a slip stitch. 2, 3 and 4. All right, and we actually did not run out of this yarn. I'll use the rest of this on something else. And that should be a good amount. All right, so one ear done. Got this left over, but I'm just gonna start this new skein. And I'll use up the rest of that on something else where I can like hide the ends inside the body of the amigurumi. I thought you were using an earphone jack. Nope. No, I don't have headphones. I feel really claustrophobic. I'll wear headphones or, you know, earbuds or something if I have to, but they really make me feel like, I don't know, and I'm not a claustrophobic person. But yeah, I don't like the way it feels. I don't know. All right, before I start the next ear, it is very important that I get that treat. Very important. So they are still selling these at my grocery store, which makes me happy. So these will disappear and then they'll come back again like at Christmas time at my store, but they're super good. Thank you, River. Chocolate. And I'm looking forward to it getting cool enough that I don't have just puddles of chocolate. You know, summer's been pretty nasty this August. You're claustrophobic. You had, ooh, yeah, MRI.